All right, back at it again. Game 11, spring training, MLB 24. Let's get into it. Got Nolan Ryan pitching. So actually, I tried recording this game earlier, and it freaking froze on me. So we're redoing it because I want to put every game out there for you guys.
It's the Miami Marlins taking on the St.
Anyway, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We got legends on, budgets on. I added some legends to the team for cheap. We play with the dynamic settings on.
So just about set now. And today on the hill,
So
Nolan Ryan. Lots of punch outs.
Here we go, Nolan Ryan. This is the old version of Nolan Ryan. So we'll throw 3 innings with him, and then we'll bring somebody else in.
All right, ready to go here. John Birdie at the plate. Griffey brings it in. 1 down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
In the air, out towards left center. Walker hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
That clips a corner. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
All right, good top half. Let's get some runs, bottom half.
For the Cardinals, Tommy Edman. And here it comes.
Our hitting difficulties up the rookie. So that's that dynamic setting that I was talking about.
Not showing great command.
If you never played the show, it's definitely awesome to start on, because as you get better, it goes up and it adjusts to your level. Shouldn't have swung at that.
2-2 on the way. Bounced up the middle. Lays out.
Base hit.
Can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Then here's Paul Goldschmidt. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Ah.
This is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. And a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you go.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Nice double.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And up next for St. Louis, Mark McGuire. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Gets a run on the board and picks up an
I'll take it.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. Let it travel just enough.
Ken Griffey Jr., the next to hit, takes outside. McGuire, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one the other way. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. First and second, 2 down. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. This to center field. Chisholm sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's
all right. We scored 1.
But the RBI
1,
single
so
pushes across a run.
that's good.
It's now 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the
Pushed up that hitting difficulty a little bit too. You see our pitching's up to veteran plus, so we're a little bit better at pitching right now.
42 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
The 0-1. And there's a ball.
That's the ball.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised.
We're going to run 3 innings with Nolan Ryan.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone.
Chisholm Jr., man, blasted it out.
And the Marlins jump out in front. It's 2-1.
Well, baseball gave us Jazz, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. gives baseballs to lucky fans with home runs like that. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Josh Bell in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's in for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And up next for Miami, Nick Gordon. And a foul ball. Ryan, a 6'2" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Walker gets under it. 2 away now. Christian Bethancourt, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Bethancourt, in his 5th season, 32 years old, and he was born in Panama. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. In the air, right side. Nootbaar makes a nice running catch.
All right.
2-run shot for Miami.
See if we can get that run back.
And this is now a 2-1. Back here with my pal Singy. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that.
Good eye. Good eye.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now 2-2. That's
Down
inside. Rip to third. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd.
Batting eight.
Hey, we racked up the pitch count. I'll take it.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The Cardinals down by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. And that one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Boots it.
Ha ha.
And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Jordan Walker stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Up and in, and now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Out towards left center. Sanchez ranging after it. He's got it. Out number 2. And here comes Tommy Edman. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2016. Berger sizing this one up, brings it in for the 3rd out.
Nothing doing.
No runs.
All right, this is the last inning for Nolan Ryan.
Is the speedy John Birdie. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now. That one hit to right. Nootbaar moves under it, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now the DH, Brian De La Cruz. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I
know
nice
it didn't
catch. Produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
The rise, batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. In there at the knees. 0-2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Lays out and makes the play.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
As
Beautiful diving play.
To the last of the 3rd. Now up for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. Way inside, gets out of the way.
See if we can smash one out right now. Top of the lineup.
Line drive.
That's
and
a dub.
That should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Let's go. No outs. Big mark.
About the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Cut out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now Mark McGuire. The pitch. And fouled off.
Nasty.
Out there.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Ripped into left for a base hit. One runs in.
Oh, yeah.
Second on his way to third.
Won't tie it.
He pulls into second. A run comes into the play.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Slides, but it gets by him. One runs in, around third.
Nice.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Nootbaar takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Ripped on a line. Hauls it in for the out.
Oh, we're not even warming up a pitcher. Dang it, I gotta keep forgetting that. All right, let's run. Zach Thompson.
And the first offering is not close.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses. And
Birdie makes the catch.
That one had a little curve to it.
Runs on 4 hits, no errors.
Yes, we want to bring in
to start the 4th. Zach Thompson. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. That one fouled off.
Yeah, I was recording earlier, and
the pitch.
this game froze in the 6th inning, so we're kind of redoing it here.
Drifts towards it. Then there's one down.
First game freeze of the season.
Josh Bell struck out.
Let's see how many more we get.
Hammers that one deep
Shit.
left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-3.
first pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
0-2.
And he deals. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. And now for the Marlins, Nick Gordon. Fly to left his first time.
He went.
Go after now look down to third, and he held up. The Fish trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4. Right through there for a strike. That's a laser base hit.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Come on, one more out. Let's get out of this.
Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Oh, quit picking the damn curveball.
Kicks and deals.
Still circle change.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in
Fastball
a row.
up.
I have no idea what that feels like.
There it is.
Down on strikes, and that is that. So they pick up. Bottom of the fourth. Now the left fielder.
Score some more runs.
Cabrera back to work. And that's
No,
outside. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
I'll take that walk.
Right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Back to the top of the lineup. Tommy Edman at the plate. Swung on, popped up left side. Berger should have this one. Puts it away for the out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 2. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Beats the second, out there. And that's 2. So no. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, John Birdie. Found back our way, and that's out of play. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Man at second. And
that's
ball 1. And another ball. The pitch. Up the middle. Gorman in plenty of time to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
The Marlins down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. To third. Safe. He beats the tag. Tie ball game, 4-4.
Shouldn't have threw it there. Horrible play. Should have took the out. Forgot how fast he was.
2 inches, 230 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Fouled off left side. Man at first, 1 away. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering misses down and away. Rips that one to right. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases.
Wow.
Rise around third. Gorman with a relay throw, and he's out. But they do grab the lead.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here, and when it comes together perfectly,
at least we got an achievement for that.
Relay to third, you feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping.
You're done after this inning, Thompson.
Getting it out.
You can't even make it 3 innings.
Nobody on.
You're gonna make it 2 though. I don't give up. I don't care how many runs he gives up.
Got him.
All right.
And that is that. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Jesus Luzardo.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Sliced hard but foul. Bounce to the left
Wow,
side.
that was stupid.
Fires across the diamond, and they get Arenado for the out. Mark McGuire next up for the Cardinals.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Trevor Rogers, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. McGowan getting loose as well, and that gets down.
There we go.
Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on him. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
And the batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. Double play ball to second, and that one handled over to Gordon. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Andrew Kittredge.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming.
We're trailing, man. We haven't lost the game yet. Let's see if we can hold it and come back.
90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Swing and a miss.
This is about where it froze in the 6th inning when I tried to record it earlier.
Sanchez. And first offering.
So hopefully it don't do it again.
Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Line drive, and that's a base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You don't hit it.
First offering, runner goes. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. At the belt and fires. In the air, left side.
Oh my God.
For a hit, couldn't run it down. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position.
That would have been
Just one
sweet.
out. So digging in, Christian Bethancourt. And that one is in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that's downstairs
One
and
ball,
outside.
2 strike.
Ground ball right side.
Why do I keep doing that? Oh my God.
And it's 6-4.
That's my bad again.
Digging in, it's
We're having a crappy game.
Fly ball to right. Nootbaar makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The throw in.
Awesome.
It's offline.
Well, that's a
Must have
quality
double tapped the
right
button.
there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good
Freaking
pass to
pitching's
the
just
base.
dropping.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. They put 2 back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor Rogers.
And
Warm
this
this
is
guy
an
up.
important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Sanchez ranging back, out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 7-5. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly.
Hey, we're up to rookie plus. Let's go.
Now he's got to find a way to reset.
Digging in, Lars Nootbaar.
You know, these Cards doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they...
Oh, nice stop on a slide. Nicely done for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got a ground ball.
And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. The Fish up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there. 1 down, base is empty. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Fucking horrible.
Slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it.
0-1.
Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Anthony Ben. Liner, and that should be extra bases.
Nice
Now
fucking
he'll turn
hit.
for second.
Let's go.
And that's a 2-bagger.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Tommy Edman.
Wow.
And that one gets away at the plate.
Nope. Go back.
And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Could be extra bases. Run comes in from second. Back to a 1-run game. It's 7-6. In there safely.
Great effort.
So the Marlins go with a new arm. Darren McAllen.
I like it. I like it.
This game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
2 outs with a runner at third. Two outs.
1-2.
And that one gets past the catcher. Tag, and he's out at the
Come on.
They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang,
Oh, well.
and the inning. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and nobody left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the Cardinals 6. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matthew Liberatore, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. The wind of the pitch. There's the strike. And a curve is down and in. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Lifted in the air, right field. Nootbaar makes the grab on the run. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Tim Anderson. 1 out, the base is empty for him.
Anderson.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Ground ball, left side. Over to Goldie. Yeah, they take care of Anderson for the out. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Nick Fortes trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And that one fouled off. A wind in the pitch. That's a hit. And that extends
Almost
the
had
inning.
it.
Always a boost to any club when you get a positive result from a pinch hitter. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. Staying in the game on defense, number 54. He entered as a pinch hitter, but this might get interesting. Not a position he's used to playing here. Well, 1-run game. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Line drive, base hit.
Looks like it stopped raining.
To a good start with a leadoff knock. Now into the ball game on defense, Jacob Amaya. He'll play second.
Now playing
Here's
second,
Nolan Arenado.
number 67, Jacob Amaya.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Sanchez gets under it. Squeezes
So
it.
close.
And there's one away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Now back.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Mark McGuire. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a ball. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. In the air to left center. Ruhan has it sized up.
Not good enough.
And there's two away. New pitcher for the Marlins, Andrew Nardi.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the 0-1. Now one missed.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Next pitch way upstairs. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom of the 7th. Puts it in the air out towards left
Nothing
center.
doing.
He's got it, and that ends the inning. We go to the 8th, and now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. Foul ball there.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
The pitch. That one off the mark. Now 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One up, one down. So up next, Nick Gordon. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Contreras pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Christian Bethancourt. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Now,
down 1 run.
Wilson
Let's get it back here.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And Contreras is retired. And there's 1 down. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Gordon with the toss to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Nolan Gorman getting ready to hit.
Number 37, Anthony Bender.
Ripped to short. Throws to first.
That was quick.
They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches. Top
3
9,
pitches, 3
and it'll
outs.
get started
Garbage.
with a pinch hitter. Xavier Edwards.
Number 63,
Well, looking for a little insurance here to start the 9th, Boo.
Just missed. And it's fouled away. The lefty fires. Lifted in the air, out to left. Walker gets under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Around third. Edman with a relay home. The tag out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Here's Tim Anderson. Grounded out.
That was a nice play right there.
Headed down the line. And that
Jordan
drops
Walker.
foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And a foul ball. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
All right, let's see if we can score. If we don't, that's my fault. Throwing it to home twice. I shouldn't have done that in this game.
Tanner Scott.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save. The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
Dives for the bag, got him. Double play.
Now batting, the first baseman.
One out left for the Cardinals. Paul Goldschmidt next up for the Cardinals.
That was garbage.
That misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And it's just foul. That was close. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground, right side. Nice grab. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning.
We're still alive.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there.
It's up to you, Nolan.
Too casual as well with the throwing motion, and when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front.
Fought off foul.
Oh, I thought that was it.
Scott is just one strike away. Lined into right, gets down, base
Still alive.
hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
What's gonna happen?
That's
We're gonna come back.
from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And now Mark McGuire, and fouled off.
Perfect. Got to do it.
Swing and a miss.
Oh,
And
God.
that is 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that's outside, and it's 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Just off the inside corner, and now 3-2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
And that one ripped to left, and no one.
Ooh,
can
not
get
hard
there.
enough.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really
up
slowed
to
the
Griffey.
game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Griffey in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss.
That was my pitch. I missed it.
How many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days? I never would have had a chance.
Two and 2.
Count full.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting them hear it as well.
Left-hand hitter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away.
This is close.
base hit into right center.
Oh my God, we just tied it. Let's go. Bottom of the ninth.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Ryan Weathers.
Let's win it right here. Walk off.
In terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded, just has to.
Oh, gets dirty. Got him.
Ah!
So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and we're deadlocked.
I wasn't expecting that. I should have warmed up a
Now
pitcher.
it's Vidal Brujan. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the
Sit
plate
down.
here.
We'll warm up this guy.
Back now, and we're
Put
in
him in.
extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Number 62. Here comes the pitch. There's a strike, 95 with that one.
Should
You blow that lead in the bottom of the
had a
ninth,
mound
so
visit.
Here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Edman slings to first. Yeah, they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
I think in spring training it should just be a tie like in real life. The little things.
And the 0-2. This one popped up. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. On the corner for a strike. Out to short. On the run, throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
All right, let's get a run.
And welcome back
Let's
to the
win the
ballpark.
game.
Bottom of the inning. Now up for St. Louis. Lars Nootbaar. And a pitch. That one to first.
That'll push him to third.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Small
Not a bad
ball.
outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
In the air, out towards left center. Sanchez pulls it in on the run.
Win the game. Undefeated so far in spring training. Let's go. Come back.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. And worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in. But he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score.
All right, that was a fun game.
And a final 8-7. A 1-run.
Game 11 in the books. All right, thanks for tuning in, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you next time.
PlayStation